Hello everyone, I'm putting this up here just to show YouTube that I am operating within the guidelines of fair use, which allows to use segments of material I do not own the rights for in order to criticize and express an opinion. Just as any democratic, free speech supporting platform would do. I'm not going to make any money out of this, and everything I upload here will be for the sole purpose of reviewing, critique, and expressing opinions about what's going on and what went on. So the first thing I want to say is that this video is probably the strangest, weirdest one that I've encountered on this channel. It has been sent to me by someone. Thank you for sending it. I only got around to having a look at it yesterday, although it was sent to me a few weeks ago. I've watched it a few times. I don't understand what was the purpose of these acts by the father, but what I can say is this. This video can be triggering, and please pay attention while watching. There are children involved, very young children, and Raphael, who is laughing most of the time, is put in a situation where I believe his laughter is just a coping mechanism because he really, really wants and enjoys the moments of attention, of positive attention from his father. And because he is constantly waiting to get picked up, that happened in the beginning of the video. If I am able to, I will insert a clip of that. And he keeps trying to get that happening again, but his father ignores that and instead finds some strange other ways to, let's call it play. But the weird thing about this video is that it is seemingly such a nice family afternoon and evening. It's just two kids hanging around. There's laughter, there's games, it seems so normal until you take a closer look and you see, wow, if you look at this, not as an individual video, but as part of a long-term pattern, then it looks a bit different. But maybe I'm wrong. Okay, did you notice that order that was given to the child? What he was saying, again, I turned to my loyal, very helpful Hebrew-speaking friends, and what he is saying is lie down. But in a way that would usually be used for example, when you train a dog. So it's almost like a command you'd give a dog. And the tone of voice coincides with that. And the cut that comes after that, there's a cut, and then suddenly Raphael is lying on the ground between his father's legs. And the next thing that happens is beyond anything I can explain, to be honest. So what do we see here? We see the father put Abigail, a 1-year-old baby, on the genital area of her brother. He sits her down there. Raphael, although laughing, yells stop and tries to sort of struggle. And the father then pins him down by his legs. So he, if you notice, he holds his son's legs down, which makes the girl sort of sit even more stably or powerfully on the groin. And Raphael is so obviously uncomfortable. He tries to push her away. He tries he puts his hand on her chest and tries to push her away, and also during this whole time, or most of the time, her hand is in his eye. So, and we know that he does not enjoy being touched by his sister. And we know this because we've seen it in other situations. So, what is being achieved here? What is the point of this? To me, this is in some way even a bit obscene, to be honest. And why? And if, I mean, here's the thing. If you need to pin your child down by holding his legs down so he can't move, and he's trying to struggle and get away, no matter how hard he's laughing, stop it. It's not the right thing to do. Plus, the whole scene is, I don't know, just way out there. So throughout the video, except for these strange, weird moments of, I don't know, warped game, it's quite a nice video to watch. Because they have s'mores and they have some hot dogs or grills for them, and you know, it's an okay video. It's just these little things that bother me. And let's watch the next section. Oh, by the way, so throughout this video, Andrea, as usual, she masks the voices. She laughs a lot. She talks in the background, etc. Until one moment.
Oh. Don't do that, Daddy.
So even Andrea at this point realizes that this is not going to look good, and this is not just, it's just not right to put little children in those poses. It just doesn't work well. And then the dad stops, and the rest of the video is all about their time grilling. However, in this video, there are a few other points that I would like to talk about. One of them is when Raphael is picked up by his legs, his father tickles or does something around the area of his buttocks. And there is one moment where Raphael seems to be in pain, but it would be a speculation to know why. But he does seem to be in pain. And then they go into this game of daddy prison again. So he holds back Raphael's arms. The boy struggles, tries to get away. You can see on his face that this is not always fun for him, despite the sounds that he is emitting. But quite powerful grip that the father has back there. And again, I mean, I know that kids around, let's say, these ages or even younger, they like to play a bit rough. They enjoy it. It's part of, you know, of learning about their body, their space, it's part of letting out some aggression. But again, this has to be very age appropriate, and the father needs to know where the limit is. So here, I find it to be a little bit reminding of the daddy jail that we've seen in other videos. And if you haven't seen, then I will make a video about that.